quiet haven we secure. The silver moon begins to softly rise, and I am getting lost within your eyes. The heavy world is locked outside the gate, leaving behind the shadows and the weight. A subtle magic falling on the floor. We leave the ancient sorrows at the door. We build a kingdom out of shifting lights. Tonight, this fragile world belongs to us. A quiet sanctuary built on trust. No distant voices calling from the grave. Just you and I to wash the dark away. The spinning earth is bowing at our feet. We're two entirely different oceans meet. The walls are painted in a softer hue, a perfect canvas reflecting only you. Let empires fall and let the seasons blend. You are my quiet shelter to the end. The restless winds can batter on the glass, but in this room the heavy storms will pass. Beyond the turning of the sun and rain, beyond the quiet shadows of the pain, we claim the solitary sacred space, a perfect heaven in your soft embrace. No other eyes to see the grace we share. Just pure devotion breathing in the air. Tonight, this fragile world belongs to us. A quiet sanctuary built on trust. No distant voices calling from the grave. Just you and I to wash the dark away. The spinning earth is bowing at our feet. We're two entirely different oceans meet. The world is ours beneath the silver moon. A quiet kingdom, just me and you. The night folds time into a quiet, endless space. Sitting together, letting silence lose lose its trace. Our shadows intertwine beneath the silver gleam, washing away the heavy worries like a dream. Inside this room there is a gentle, steady beat in your soft gaze that makes the quiet so complete. This melody is weaving softly through the air, spinning a hold within the quiet that we share. We anchor down right where the hands of time stand still. Your smile is lighting up my lonely, quiet heart, a starlight glowing in the dark, a brand new start. I need no other light, just you right by my side, to be the shelter where my deepest dreams can hide. We rest in peace beneath the silver canopy, a love so timeless, reaching through eternity. The scent of rain slips gently through the window pane, a soothing rhythm washing out the old domain. You are the poetry I never want to end, the only comfort that my spirit comprehends. And through the warmth of old cassette tapes spinning round, your name becomes the most enchanting, sacred sound. It isn't about how long the world will keep its spin, but how you calm the restless shadows deep within. Within the velvet mist we build a gentle peace and turn this very moment to a masterpiece. Your smile is lighting up my lonely, quiet heart, a starlight glowing in the dark, a brand new start. I need no other light, just you right by my side, to be the shelter where my deepest dreams can hide. We rest in peace beneath the silver canopy, a love so timeless, reaching through eternity. Lighting up my heart, only your sweet smile in the midnight harmony, forever and a while. The world is painted in the deepest shade, a quiet canvas where the shadows fade. But in the center of this empty space, a single sweeping line begins to trace an elegant design in purest white, dividing all the darkness from the light. No passing storm can wash the ink away, no heavy rain can force the mark to stray. It is a masterpiece of quiet art. Your hand is the anchor in the quiet dark. In this hollow silence we find a spark. Is a mirror for the stars above, tracing the patterns of a silent love. No need for a map, no need for a sign, as long as your heartbeat is synced with mine. The engine hums a low and steady prayer in the cool perfume of the snow suspends within the air. A sudden warmth is blooming everywhere. The frozen rivers finally start to flow beneath a quiet amber tinted glow. The heavy armor falls upon the floor. I am not lost or wandering anymore. A fragile canvas bursting into bright, gentle dawn erasing all the night. I breathe the peace you bring into the room. When I am with you, shadows turn to gold. safely hide. Beyond the turning seasons and the rain, beyond the ancient echoes of the pain, there is a woven tapestry we share, a quiet paradise of tender care. You are the gentle harbor from the cold. Oh, the greatest truth my spirit gets to hold. When I am with you, shadows turn to gold, a sacred story waiting to be told. The spinning earth is anchored in your stare, and gravity is lighter than the air. No need for shields, no armor left to wear, just perfect calm, blooming everywhere. When I am with you, the world is standing still, a golden light forever and the heavy clouds have finally cleared away. A sudden warmth is breaking through the gray. The deepest black is painted over bright, with sweeping strokes of pure and elegant white. A heavy weight is lifted from my chest, and every anxious thought is put to rest. A gentle breeze that whispers through the trees, a quiet morning bringing me to ease. The silver light is filling up the room. This is the peaceful joy I always sought, a masterpiece that cannot be sold or bought, like graceful script upon an empty page, a kind of beauty untouched by age. The shadows fade and leave a perfect glow, the purest happiness my heart could know. The falling rain is nourishing the ground, a sudden peace in everything around. No need to hide or cover up the scars. I find my comfort resting with the stars. An elegant design, a flawless line. as I commit to memory your face. A fragile breath escapes into the air, a heavy truth we both have come to share. We let the silver tether gently break. Let me say goodbye, my beautiful and true. I leave a piece of who I am with you. As soft as autumn leaves upon the ground, we leave a love that makes no sudden sound. No need for sorrow, no need for regret. A perfect beauty I will not forget. The scent of rain remains upon the glass. I watch the fragile, heavy seconds pass. We gently untie the ribbons of the past, accepting that the summer could not last. I hold the golden fragments in my hand and let them scatter softly on the sand. Beyond the turning seasons and the cold, beyond the fading letters growing old, I hope you find the warmth you always seek when winter winds are blowing pale and bleak. A gentle peace to guide you through the dark, while you remain a bright and lasting mark. Let me say goodbye, my beautiful and true. I leave a piece of who I am with you. As soft as autumn leaves upon the ground, we leave a love that makes no sudden sound. No need for sorrow, no need for regret. A perfect beauty I will not forget. Goodbye, my love, into the fading light. A peaceful land, safe within the night. The evening folds its wings around the room. A silver dust to chase away the gloom. We sit beneath the shadow and the lace. I find my grounding in this quiet space. The heavy world is locking all its doors. softer than the snow, a secret fire that only we could know. I trace the subtle colors of your gaze, a perfect masterpiece that always stays. the falling dew. If I could ever be enough for you, am I worthy of the shelter in your eyes? A broken ember reaching for the skies. You are the gentle breath of early spring, and I have only heavy thoughts to bring. Do I deserve the warmth you freely give, or just the quiet shadows where I live? Am I worthy to rest within your grace? Oh, a quiet shadow finally finding a place. The quiet corners hold me in the dark, while you ignite a sudden brilliant spark. I watch you from the edges of the room, a single flower blooming in the gloom. The silver moonlight falls upon your face, while I am resting in a hidden space. A silent vow that I will always keep, a treasure buried in the ocean deep. I send my whispers to the empty air. I am the quiet shadow by your side, where all my deepest feelings safely hide. I love you from a distance, pure and still, a hidden river waiting on the hill. You are the masterpiece, I only view. The secret of my heart belongs to you. I write confessions that you never see, an elegant white script known just to me. Upon a canvas of the deepest black, a heavy truth that I keep holding back. Your presence is the warmth that fills the air, while I remain an unseen phantom there. Beyond the reaching hands of those who speak, beyond the heavy words they always seek, I find a sanctuary in this art, to hold you softly in my secret heart. No need to break the quiet I possess. I find my heaven in this silent gaze. I am the quiet shadow by your side, where all my deepest feelings safely hide. I love you from a distance, pure far from the noise we knew. The twilight hues fall soft upon your face. My weary heart finds its resting place. Crystal echoes weaving dreams between our hands. Two quiet souls meeting where time stands. We are the silence finding its own beat. Let the night hold us in its velvet deep. Under the silver glow and promises we keep. No words are needed. Let the rhythm speak. Tracing our longing through the stars we see. Drifting slow, letting the shadows fade. In this sweet melody that we have made. The scent of rain upon the misted glass. As every sacred second starts to pass, you are the verse that never finds an end. The port where all my tired journeys blend. In the thin haze that veils the city street, we weave the quiet into something sweet. Destination, but the grace of every heartbeat in this sacred just the silver glow in our hearts. The golden dust of time begins to fall. A painted shadow dancing on the wall. I walk the quiet gardens of the past, where every tender breath was meant to last. Wrapped in shades of gray, but in my mind we never walked away. A gentle whisper carried on the breeze, a hidden secret resting in the trees. I drift within the warmth of yesterday. These beautiful memories, a treasure in my soul, a gathered warmth that makes the fragments whole. Like autumn leaves bathed in amber light, a steady flame to chase away the night. I trace the smiling contours of your face. Preserve forever in this sacred place, the scent of pine and rain upon the stone, reminding me I'm never quite alone. Beyond the heavy turning of the years, beyond the fading shadows and the tears, there is a sanctuary calm and deep, a quiet vow that I will always keep, a silver thread that ties my heart to them, where I can live the beauty once again. These beautiful memories, a treasure in my soul, a gathered warmth that makes the fragments whole. Like golden leaves that dance upon the air, I feel the comfort of your presence there. No thief of time can steal away the grace of every tear and every soft embrace. Beautiful memories, a golden endless light, just you and I, safe within the night. The heavy clouds release a quiet rain to wash away the remnants of the pain. A room that once held warmth is growing cold, a fragile story that will fold. The light has slipped away into the night and left a canvas empty of the white, a gentle mist that settles on the glass. I watch the final heavy shadows pass. The silver thread is broken in the dark. Now it is gone, a whisper on the breeze, a fallen leaf beneath the winter trees. are swallowed by the black, and nothing I can do will bring them back. Beyond the falling tears, beyond the cold, beyond the promises we could not hold, there is a peace in letting go the thread and leaving all the bitter words unsaid. The masterpiece is finished, right or wrong, and to the past is where it must belong. Now it is gone, a whisper on the breeze, a fallen leaf beneath the winter trees. The elegant white script begins to fade into the deepest shadows we have made. No reaching back to where we used to be, just endless silence washing over me. Already gone, fading to black, an empty canvas, never coming back. The city blurs into a trail of gold, a quiet story waiting to be told. The asphalt whispers as the tires hum to the soft rhythm we have both become. Your shadow dances on the leather seat, making the stillness feel so complete. A subtle pulse, a breath upon the air, finding the magic in the space we share. We drift beyond the reach of yesterday. Oh, let the darkness wrap us in its grace, lost in the beauty of this hidden place. No need for anchors, just the ebb and flow, where only secrets and the starlight go across the miles of velvet and of mist. A dreamlike world where only we exist. Cool air is breathing through the open frame. Softly you whisper, thread that binds the earth and sky, a flame the heavy winds cannot deny. We hold the quiet magic in our hands. This is a love that will not fade or bend, a sacred journey with no destined end, as constant as the rivers to the sea. You are the only truth that anchors me. When mountains fall and all the colors drain, this pure eternal beauty will remain. The seasons change their garments and depart, but can I touch the shelter of this heart? We trace our vows in letters pure and white, a masterpiece against the deepest night. No passing storm can wash away the grace of what we built within this quiet place. Beyond the blooming and the fading flowers, beyond the limits of the passing powers, there is a sanctuary made of light, where every broken shadow is made right. A sweeping stroke of quiet, graceful art that holds the steady rhythm of my heart. This is a love that will not fade or bend, a sacred journey with no destined end, as constant as the rivers to the sea. You are the only truth that anchors me. When mountains fall and all the colors drain, this pure eternal beauty will remain. Eternal love, a graceful, sweeping line, in purest white, forever yours and mine. The fading sun surrenders to the night and paints the room in gold and amber light. But all the sudden brilliance in the skies is nothing to the wonder in your eyes. The heavy world outside begins to fade within the quiet shelter we have made. A silent language spoken in breath of wind weaves through the open door and casts a dancing shadow on the floor. Your every glance becomes a silent prayer, a trace of starlight resting on the air. I see a boundless grace within your view, a timeless portrait, elegant and true. Beyond the restless motion of the crowd, where spoken words are heavy and too loud, there is a sanctuary calm and deep, a sacred promise that your glances keep, a silver thread that ties my heart to yours, beyond the reaching tide and distant shores. Your beautiful eyes, a haven for my soul, a fragile magic making pieces whole, as deep as midnight, softer than the dew, a quiet galaxy reflects in you. No need for whispers, no need for disguise. I found my heaven in your beautiful eyes, just your beautiful eyes, holding the dawn when the shadows fall and the night is gone. The morning mist is resting on the glass. I watch the quiet, heavy seasons pass. The golden leaves surrender to the ground, while I am waiting here without a sound. A single candle burns into the night and keeps a steady, solitary light. A gentle promise whispered to the breeze, a faithful shadow underneath the trees. I hold the quiet hope where silence stands, and so I wait beneath the silver moon, but I can no longer hide. A beam of moonlight rests upon your skin, calming the restless storm that raged within. The engine sighs a lullaby of steel. I trace the quiet turning of the wheel. The world is asleep beneath the veil of grey, as we are slipping silently away. Your profile painted by the street lamp's grace, a masterpiece within this empty space. A fleeting moment suspended in the cold, a timeless story waiting to unfold. We are the motion cutting through the dark. Let the shadows and silk intertwine tonight, guided only by the pale and silver light. No need for promises, no need to speak. We found the sanctuary that the lonely seek, cruising steady through the velvet sea. Just the melody of you and me. The heavy drops of rain upon the glass, counting the fragile seconds as they pass. You are the poem etched into my mind, the rarest treasure I could ever find, wrapped in the scent of evening air and pine. I feel the rhythm of your heart with mine. It doesn't matter where this road will bend, as long as you are with me at the end. The analog warmth, a drumbeat in my chest. Here by your side, my spirit finds its rest. No looking backward, no looking above. Just the sheer momentum of this love. Let the shadows and silk intertwine tonight, guided only by the pale and silver light. No need for promises, no need to speak. We found the sanctuary that the lonely seek, cruising steady through the velvet sea. Just the melody